Welcome back to another Helpful Hikes video, Yosemite National Park. Driving into Yosemite Valley via Highway 41 is one of the most scenic and iconic routes you can take to enter the park. Highway 41 is the south entrance to Yosemite. This entrance is located near the town of Oakhurst, California. After passing through the Wawona Tunnel, you'll drive down to the valley floor, where the landscape opens up dramatically. Yosemite Valley is where you find the most famous landmarks in the park, including El Capitan, Half Dome, Yosemite Falls, and Bridalveil Fall. You'll drive along the valley floor, and it's common to stop at the various viewpoints to take in the natural beauty and capture photos. Be sure to stop at available pullouts along the way if you see an opening, as traffic can get backed up during the summer months. This can make it much longer to complete the 11.5-mile one-way loop if you miss a stop and need to drive around again. Arriving at the next fork in the road, you will see the right-hand turn for Bridalveil Falls. Bridalveil is one of Yosemite's most famous and easily accessible waterfalls. The trail to its base is a short and easy half-mile paved path that will bring you to the base of the waterfall, where you will get to experience the blowing mist that creates a veil of water. After passing Bridalveil Fall, about 10 to 15 minutes of driving, you'll come to the famous Wawona Tunnel. Driving through this tunnel offers a unique and awe-inspiring experience, and it's well worth doubling back and stopping at the tunnel view overlook once you emerge from the tunnel. There is parking at both sides of the road where people are able to spend some time taking in the view or starting the local hike. At this spot, you are treated to a panoramic view of Yosemite Valley with several iconic features of the park. In one view, you can see El Capitan, Half Dome, Bridalveil Fall, and the Merced River at the valley below. The main hike we tackled on this trip was the Mist Trail. We stayed overnight at Camp Curry and set out early the next morning to begin our adventure. The trailhead is about a 30-minute walk from Camp Curry, accessible via a paved path along the Happy Isles Loop Road. Near the base of the trailhead, you'll find a nature center and restrooms, convenient for a quick stop before starting the hike. From there, the trail connects with the John Muir Trail, which runs alongside the Merced River and leads to the Vernal Falls footbridge. The John Muir Trail is named after naturalist John Muir, a key figure in American conservation. The full JMT trail was officially completed in 1938 and spans 211 miles from Yosemite Valley to Mount Whitney. Once you start down the trail, it's about a 1-mile hike with moderate elevation gain to reach the junction where the Mist Trail officially begins near the Vernal Fall footbridge. Once you reach the footbridge, there's a water fountain and restroom there. It's the last reliable water stop before heading up the Mist Trail. This is the part of the trail where you will start to see backpackers with large overnight packs, hauling their gear up the mountain as they make their way towards Half Dome, Little Yosemite Valley, or deeper into the wilderness on a multi-day hiking trip. Shortly after crossing the footbridge, you'll stay to the left, following the river as you begin to climb up the Mist Trail. This section of the trail to Vernal Falls is only about a half-mile long, but it packs a punch with the 500-foot elevation gain and around 600 granite steps. As the wind picks up, the waterfall sends out a constant mist, hence the trail's name. On especially breezy days, the steps can get slick, so take your time. There are a few pull-off spots along the way where you can pause, catch your breath, and soak in the incredible views. The granite stairs date all the way back to the early 1900s, when crews began carving them by hand to make the mist trail safer and more accessible. About halfway up the stairs, the trees clear, and that's when you get your first real look at Vernal Falls. The fall itself drops an incredible 315 feet, which is taller than a 30-story building. The average width of the falls is 75 feet, and in spring, during the heaviest flow, it could seem even wider. On sunny mornings, as the powerful spray from Vernal Falls catches the light just right, you'll often see a rainbow dancing in the mist, one of the most unforgettable sights on the trail. The best time to catch it is late morning to early afternoon, when the sun is higher and the light hits the mist at just the right angle. Near the top of the mist trail, the carved granite stairs narrow down just to a single person wide, so don't be surprised if you have to pause and wait as hikers file through one at a time. Once you've powered through the mist trail and reached the top of Vernal Falls, you've earned yourself a break. It's the perfect spot for a picnic. There's a flat granite area with epic views of the river and canyon below, and the sound of the falls crashing behind you. Just above Vernal Fall, you'll come across a calm, stunning spot called the Emerald Pool. It's this crystal clear, green-tinted section of the Merced River, a total contrast to the thundering waterfall. It might look like a perfect spot for swimming, but swimming, wading, or even dipping your feet is strictly prohibited. The current here is stronger than it looks, and it flows right over the edge of Vernal Fall. Always stay on the marked trails and enjoy the view from a safe distance. Once you reach the top of the fall, you're almost there, but you're also approaching a key fork in the trail. You can either continue straight ahead to tackle Nevada Fall, or veer right to make your way up to Clark's Point, which is the start of the loop down the mountain. As you make your way towards Clark Point, get ready for an even more incredible view of Vernal Fall. You'll see it from a whole new angle, and you can even spot the back of Half Dome in the distance. It's one of the best panoramic views on the trail. Once you reach Clark's Point, you'll notice a change in the trail. It's the point where you leave the cool shaded forest behind and step into the sunshine. There's little overhead cover here, so be prepared for the direct sunlight, especially if you're hiking in the afternoon. After Clark Point, you're not quite done with the climb just yet. You've got about another half mile of switchbacks ahead of you, and this section definitely includes some more vertical climbs. It's challenging, but as you push through it, you'll start to notice the trail easing up, and soon enough, you'll reach the point where you start your descent down the mountain. From the misty spray of the falls to the epic views from Clark Point, this trail is packed with some of the Yosemite's most incredible scenery. Whether you're just day hiking or continuing on to Nevada Falls, you've experienced some of the best that this iconic park has to offer. Check out the link below in the description box for a suggested all trails map to help you out on the trail. Happy hiking!